Welcome to my channel, Art of Investment. Today I am going to suggest you one such stock which would give you good returns in the long term. So let's begin. The stock which I am going to suggest you today is Abbott India Limited. This organization was established in 1944 and it is one of India's fastest growing pharmaceutical company. They are into nutritional products, diagnostic tools, branded generic pharmaceuticals, diabetes and vascular devices. Their headquarters is in Mumbai and one plant is in Goa. Plus they have multiple outprocessing centers. The sales for the organization of the last 5 years has been plotted here. In March 2016, the sales was 2,614 crores. In March 2017, it was 2,903 crores. In March 2018, it was 3,298 crores. In March 2019, it was 3,679 crores. For financial year 1920, the results for the last quarter are yet to be declared. So, I have given here the results up to December 2020. It is around 4,038 crores. Profit after tax is around 255 crores in March 2016. In March 2017, it was 277 crores. In March 2018, the profit was 401 crores. In March 2019, it's 450 crores. And for financial 1920 up to December 2020, the profit is around 595 crores. If you look after the profit, it's almost double. It's more than double compared to March 2016 profit, which is a good positive of this organization. If you look at the current ratios of this organization for the past 5 years, the ratios are quite good. The current ratio has been consistently above 3, which is very good positive. Generally, the current ratio of 1 is considered to be 1 or more than 1 is considered to be good for any organization. And here, Abbott has maintained a very good ratio of more than 3. Then if you look at the debt to equity ratio, it's almost zero for the last 5 years. The quick ratio is also suggested to have more than 1, and Abbott has consistently maintained a quick ratio of more than 2. The inventory turnover ratio is it's almost at an average of 6, and it is said that inventory turnover ratio of these sectors should be approximately 6. Return on equity, if you see, the return on equity is more than 20%. Every year for last 5 years, it is given good returns like 24.42 in March 2015, 21.34 in March 2016, 19.94 in March 2017, 23.7 in March 2018, and 22.42 returns in March 2019. The return on capital employed is also consistently above 20%. In March 2015, it's 23.44, 20.68 in March 2016, 19.28 in March 2017, 22.95 in March 2018, 33.64 in March 2019, which is a good and decent returns. If you look at the dividend payout ratio in percentage terms, it's almost in every year it has been above 25%. Only for March 2016 and March 2018, it's around 24.42 and 20.36 respectively. Otherwise, it has consistently given a dividend payout ratio of 25%, more than 25%. Market capital of this share is 38,779 crores. The EPS is rupees 280.08 paisa. Book value is 945 rupees 25 paisa. Price to book ratio is 19.31. Stock PE is 64.96. Industry PE is 35.7. The 52-week low is 7,160 rupees, whereas 52-week high is 18,600 rupees. Abbott India's parent company in US has launched COVID-19 test kits, which gives the results within 5 minutes. And Abbott India Limited is expected to bring these COVID-19 test kits in India by the end of May 2020, which is a good positive for this organization. Apart from financials, let's also have a look on the product overview of this particular organization. Abbott India's top 10 brands together recorded a revenue CAGR of 17%. The company's top 10 brands are leader in their respective segments. They are either on the number 1 or number 2 positions in these segments. The company is a leading player in the thyroid segment and has over 50% market share through its flagship brand Thyronorm, which has grown by 60% despite underprice control. About India's other major brand, Duphaston for gynecological usage is performing well and has grown by 31%. The company currently markets over 110 brands in India and is present in metros and tier 1 and tier 2 cities. And currently they have no plans to enter in the rural market. Below are the top 10 brands of this organization. If you can have a look, it's almost rank 1 or rank 2 in these categories and has a very decent market share in these categories. The pros for this organization are this is a market leader in its segment, and apart from that, it is a cash rich and debt free organization. These two positives makes it a very good share to buy for a long term. The cons are the share price is trading currently at around 17.64 times of its book's value. So that's all from my side. I would like to hear from you guys whether you would like to invest in this stock or no. So please give your comment and share your views. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give a thumbs up to this video. Thank you very much for listening my video.